Our Computex 2019 coverage is made possible thanks to Corsair, Patriot, EK, Typtra and Viper Gaming.
Hey everyone, Andy Rafael from eTeknix.com. We're checking out what ASUS have got at Computex 2019, and I've probably seen the most batshit crazy thing I've seen at the show so far. What essentially we have here is ASUS kind of trying to reinvent the wheel. Obviously the ATX form factor I believe has been around for about 25 years now, so they're just doing something a little bit different. So as we can see straight away from the front of this, they're calling it Prime Utopia. It's not going to be a product that's going to be released straight away, anything like that. It's basically looking at getting some feedback and seeing if it's actually worth changing the form factor to something different. So straight away you can see with the Prime sort of branding, there is a little, I believe it's a 7-inch touchscreen down the front. This is actually removable, so you can take that off, you can put it on top of your desktop and do something, a little bit different with it. But some of the main kind of features that they've done with this is they have water-cooled Vrms, which are around the other side. The graphics card as well is around the back of the motherboard, coming out of like a right-angle connector, which apparently improves airflow on the graphics card, allows you to obviously then be able to, in theory, be able to push your graphics card performance even higher because you'll be getting better airflow to it and so forth. There's also a set of proprietary connectors on here as well, which currently has two little kind of add-in cards with USB ports on there and two with LAN ports on there. If you decide that you don't need two LAN ports, take it out and put in another set of USB ports. So really kind of versatile, and I guess modular would be the way that I'd kind of describe it. Other than that, you can see as we actually go around the other side, there's the area for the water-cooled Vrms and just generally a complete design change. But overall, I mean, inside this obviously like futuristic mock-up chassis, it's still pretty small form factor in the grand scheme of things. You can see that obviously it's not something that is, I guess, market ready to release. It's not a ready to release product right now. It literally is trying to get feedback, seeing what people think. Overall though, just looking at it, it all kind of makes sense. So hopefully we might see something like this later on at a later date. One of the really cool things that we have been told about is the fan connectors. So on here, generally you'd plug into a fan connector, like a PWM connector, one fan, or you'd have to put some kind of a controller into it. What you can actually do with this is you can connect up to 4 fans on one connector. So while this particular product might not come out at all, or if anytime soon, they might be able to have some of the functionality, such as these add-in cards with their proprietary connector or this fan pin connector to some of their current boards that are going to be coming out in the very near future. You can just imagine now how clean it's going to make you look, make your build look, and just how, I guess, aesthetically pleasing it's going to make it look, as well as providing extra performance with the likes of that vertical graphics card on the back of the board. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. Do you think it's a good idea? Does the ATX kind of form factor need changing? Or is it something that, if it's not broke, don't fix it? That kind of mentality, that kind of attitude. Personally, I really like this. I really, really like this. Hopefully you enjoyed this video of what's going on at the ASUS booth with the Prime Utopia. And be sure to check out the rest of our Computex coverage while we're at ASUS, as well as all the other brands here in Taipei, Taiwan. See you later, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.